I'm back. Hi everyone, my name is Shraddha Chakravarti and welcome back to episode, I don't remember, probably 7th or 8th episode of PEP TALK. This is a series where I share a little about my personal experiences, things that I've been through, things that I've learned from what I've been through, and hope that it helps you all a little bit. Alright, the topic for today is, okay, first of all, I'm really sorry for being gone for so many days. I had some personal shit going on, and on top of that I had exams as well, but that gave me a lot of time to think about what I can talk about. And the topic for today is silence is your superpower. Now, there's a reason why I'm saying silence is your superpower. I'll make a couple of things very clear before that. I'm not saying that you should suppress your emotions, you should not tell people how you feel, but there's a difference there's a difference between being an open book for everyone and being selective of people that you want should know how you really feel. I'll give you a very basic example. Your mother said something to you, right? Something that you did not like. I will not tell you to go silent on her and not tell her, about how you feel. That's your mom right there. But if a person walking on the street calls you stupid, are you going to take that and, ask them to stop and, try to justify why you're not stupid? No. That will just prove the fact that you're stupid. There is another reason behind why I'm telling you that silence is your superpower is that in today's generation, people don't understand that you being nice is not you being dumb. People think that just because you're nice, just because you're understanding, you're the dumbest creature on the planet, they can take you for a ride. I learned it the harder way too. Like I always say in my videos, I'm not telling you something that I've heard. I'm not telling you something that's trending that people talk about. I'm talking from experiences that I have had. I did not realize that I was being perceived as stupid, as dumb, as an easy access, and until my ex that I was entertaining every single time, all because I had a genuine concern for him, in the sense that I worried about whether he's fine or not. He told me that, do you know why I call you? Because I know you're there to answer the phone every time I call you. So basically, in indirect words, he told me that, Shraddha, I know you're dumb enough to entertain me every single time. That's why I call you. When I know I have no one, I come back to you because I know that you're stupid enough to be there. That is something that I don't want. This is the last thing that I want in my life, is to look desperate, is to look stupid. And that should be the last thing in your life as well. If I'm having to, wonder why you haven't figured out why I'm feeling bad, you're not my person. You're not my friend. You're not my partner. Because if I'm going through something, you should at least know that there is a change in this person's behavior, and you should acknowledge that. I'm not saying that you should throw a tantrum every single time. No, you should not. You should be mature enough. But after a certain point, one time you tell the person okay, second time you tell the person okay, third time you do it, but after that, going silent should be your last blow. Because even if then the person doesn't understand, then that person is not for you. Not everybody deserves, see, being nice is a luxury these days. You'll not see every other person walking on the road being nice to you. Then why are you being stupid enough to be nice to everyone and be perceived as the dumbest creature walking on the road? Why would you do that? Not everybody deserves an access to you being nice. Not everybody deserves an access to you being polite, because people are just gonna think that you are you have absolutely no bone, you've no spine of your own, that you'll take, no matter how much they disrespect you, you're just gonna take it all in because you're a nice person. It just means that you have zero self-respect. a person with zero self-respect. Let me tell you one thing. I've learned this from my mom. She's always told me that, Shraddha, being perceived as a bitch is better than being perceived as a vulnerable, stupid girl. She's always told me to have an alpha mindset. An alpha mindset doesn't mean that, you die inside while pretending to be the cool, queen bee that you are. No. It's to build yourself to such an extent that not every Tom, Dick, and Harry can just say whatever they want to you, and it having an effect on you. You cannot shut everyone's mouth. Okay? Let me tell you one thing. There are people who cry about, oh my god, why did that girl say that to me? Why did that guy comment about my character? Why did that girl comment about my dress? You cannot tell everyone to shut up. You cannot make sure that everybody on earth says a nice thing about you, because you could be the nicest, the purest, the most beautiful, the most elegant person to exist, and you will still be talked shit about. What are you going to do? You don't even know 10% of what people around the world are thinking about you right now. Imagine what will happen when you actually find out. And not everybody has a good thing to say, let me be very clear. So why are you so weak in your own self that you will just pay attention to every small stupid thing that a person has to say about you? Are they giving you food to eat? Are they paying your bills? No. You don't even know half of them. You don't even know half of them exist. People talk about you. You are the topic of discussion because you're on the top. As simple as that. People talk about people who are better than them, whom they are insecure of, whom they know that that person is living a better life than me. That's what people envy. And when people don't know a mature person is always going to take in the good stuff. Okay, me personally, when I look at someone, I can see 10 flaws in them, but I'll choose to take the one good quality that I admire. Okay, I can point out 100 flaws in a person. For example, I see a girl walking on the road. Okay, I may not like the way she dresses. Okay, I may not like the way she looks. But if she's confident enough, I'll take that from her. If she is confident in her own skin, if she's confident in her own, whatever she wears, it doesn't matter what I think, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I take in the fact that she's confident enough to wear whatever the hell she wants and walk around. That's what you call having an alpha mindset. And I'm not saying that everybody should be strong enough and everybody has lived a very happy strawberry life. No, I have my own problems. My problems are the biggest in my life. Your problems can be the biggest in your life. But after a certain point of time, you just need to stop blaming the situation, or stop blaming yourself, or stop blaming the person. After a certain age, you need to do something about it, or I cannot resonate with you, because I'm not a person who holds a pity party for every small thing that happens. And you shouldn't too, because not everything deserves that much of attention. You should not make a hue and cry of every small thing that a person says and a person does. Everything that a person does, everything that a person says is not your bloody responsibility. You need to get over it. Because people have mouths, people are entitled to their own opinions. Okay, if someone says, okay, I think that oh my god, there are people who come and tell me that, Shraddha, I don't like the way you've done your makeup and all. Okay, that's your opinion, you're entitled to it. Should I give a fuck about it? No. Why should I? Because I like it. I am entitled to my opinion. You look stupid to me. Do I say it? No. Even if I say it, it's going to be my opinion. Am I expecting you to take it? No. There's absolutely no need. One time, what happened, I was in school, and there was this boy in my class, and I was in class 8th, I suppose, and he was pulling my hair from the back. I told him twice not to, and he did not listen to me. Third time, he pulled my hair and he called me dumb, and I stood up and I gave him a whack. So my mother was a teacher in the same school, she still is in, and the principal called and she told my mother this, that and all, and she asked me, and I just she asked me to apologize. She asked me what happened, and I told her everything, and she asked me to apologize, and I tightened my jaws and I apologized. And then when I came back home, I was furious at her. I told her that, Mama, you've taught me certain things, and you made me go against them. What she told me, what she tells me every single time is, that time she told me that he called you dumb. I said, yes, Mama, he did. He said, are you dumb? I said, no. She said, then why did you respond to it? And that time I didn't understand, because I was mad at her. I was like, you don't understand. He said this and he said that. But now I realize I responded because I got offended. That just proves that I think I am dumb too. That just goes back to my previous points, that you're not supposed to take. Listen, if you're on my Instagram, you'll see that I wear all sorts of clothes. Okay, I have tattoos, I have piercings, I wear everything. So naturally, I get a lot of comments about my character. Obviously, I talk to guys, I don't cross lines, mind that. I talk to guys, I talk to people, I dress however I want, and naturally I get a lot of comments about my character. Does that make me characterless? It doesn't. 100 people who cannot be like me, 100 men, even women, are going to comment about how you look, how you dress. But that doesn't mean it's about you. That doesn't make it your reality. Your reality is what you make out of it. Remember, it is never too late. It is never too late. The moment you stop letting things get under your skin, you've won the war. The moment you understand that not everyone in your life makes a difference, not everyone in your life is supposed to have that much of an impact on you, you will know that you've won the war. Have a handful of people who truly matter to you. Have a handful of people whom you matter to, who value the real you. It's not necessary that you hang out with 100 people who talk shit about you. You're not everyone's cup of tea, darling. You don't have to be available for everyone, because like I said, you're a luxury, and luxury cannot be afforded by everyone. Have a sense of class, have a sense of standard. Look at the way you need to present yourself, monitor yourself, sit down with yourself and try to understand what it is that triggers you so much and why does it trigger you so much. Go back to where it all started. Sit down and try to think कि ओके ये मेरे साथ क्यों हो रहा है, ये मेरे साथ ऐसा क्या हुआ था जिसकी वजह से मैं इतनी ट्रिगर होती हूँ या इतना ट्रिगर होता हूँ कि कोई मुझे कुछ भी बोल दे, and why it should matter to you. If you get a rational explanation, do all you want, waste as much as your time. ठीक है, जितना टाइम वेस्ट करना है करो. No one is going to say anything to you if you have a rational explanation, but for heaven's sake, in my personal opinion and experience, there is no possible explanation for this. It's just that you're dumb. That's it. So stop paying attention to everyone. Stop paying attention to everything that everyone has to say. Go silent. It's super powerful. It makes a person have shivers go down through their spine, wondering, oh my god, what the fuck did I do to this person? Why is this person not talking to me? Especially when it's a person like me. Like, for example, I'm very bubbly, I'm very cheerful, I'm very happy all the time, cracking jokes with people I'm very close to. So they know that the moment I go silent, there is something drastically wrong. They know that, there has been something that they have done, because I don't let things affect me that much, even when it comes to people who are very close to me. So when I really go silent, they know that there's something wrong with me, and they're close enough. They know that I matter to them, so they figure it out. If someone is not able to figure that out, that person just doesn't consider you that close. You're not a priority to them. Let them go. Let the trash take itself out, like I always say. So yeah, that's all I had to say. And if you have any doubts, if you have any requests, my DMs are open. My Instagram handle is mentioned in my description, and I'll mention it in the description of this video as well. So if you like the video, please like, share, comment and subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video.